سعري حزب إريتريا أسمركم سعيرا سعري حزب إريتريا أسمركم سعيرا.
Welcome everyone. How's everyone doing? My name is Susie O'Michael. I am a representative on the National Council of Eritrean Americans and part of the Eri Grads Committee. And this is our second year class recognition for graduates, which started out during the COVID pandemic. And as the embassy felt that we want to recognize our graduates every year. And so this is our second year and we're very excited. Before we begin, we want to start with Zikra Sam'atat so we can pay respects to our martyrs. Zikra Sam'atat. بالسلام عرفوا عاود معفاش Congratulations and welcome to the class of 2021 recognition ceremony hosted by the Embassy of Eritrea in the United States for both the US and Canada, for all of North America. So we're so very proud of you all and all of your achievements. I would like to introduce Berhane. He is the Chargé d'Affaires of the Embassy of Eritrea in the United States. Please welcome Berhane.
سلام نقولاتكم أبزي حزوز أقاتامي نقعد حن نتأخم بأقاتامي ببل 3 عامت نتنتنا نتوم تعيركم تماهيركم أبزي عامت زي أما مرة زبصحكم إرتراويان زيقاتات نخبركم أبستدالو مدب كم زيلنا من رهبنا عبي حقوس تسمعني باسم إمباسي إرتران باسم منقسي إرترانكا نقو عبزي بقعكم نقو حقوسكم قبل نتوم تعيرهم كسكيسهم عبيا ما زبصحكم ولدهم كلهم نختم مهارو زحقزكم كا بزقات أمزي لعل مسقانا قرب نقو حقوسكم كا كبل دلي تمرتي نودسب مسارتها نقريب زحاش عالم زحاش هيوت كنهندس اللي حركينا قبل كذا تمرتي كنمهار سلدلنا هيوت دك سبات تمرتي تزعبي علامة بهيلو يزوسد بزي تمرتون هيوتنا ناب زخونه مأذن كمعبل كم زي كل فلوت لزخونه بزعة تمرت زلنا تقداسنت نزوم لوم تمرقوا ترى ديكونه قدم حجي تمرت زحلفون زعرون بحجون قدمينا زلو ولدتات تمرت زلو تقداسنت نعبي خيد كل سب فلاي كإرتراوي تماهيرو عقمو عبيو عقمو الرابحو نابزل على درجة بتصح تمنيت كلاتنا سلازخونه إرترا هم هاجر نتمرتي كم قداماي عمام جرات وطرو من قصة إرترا أباجتو هون أب ممرحيتاتو هون أم مدباتو حدا خبتهم قدام إن تسرعهم نجارات تمرتيو معناته أب هاجراو شارترنا إرترا ترى ودسب أم الوات هيوت دك سباتن أب مفتار زحشت عالمن والسانس لدخانه ودسب كا زحاش أبركتو خجبر كم مهار سلزلو عقمو خعبس لزلو بز مسرد دما ناي بحكي تمرتي كم أزيو عبي أقداسي إمام وسيدنا نسرحلو مالتي لذي تمرتي وديهم تمرقكم مالت حدا معرف ناي هيوتكم زازيمكم بعوت ناب حدش هيوت تأدوهم ذلهم بمفلات نتزمت هيوتكم نابراهم سدراهم كومينيتهم إرتراون كم هاجر كم مبوك الله يتهاجركم أمريكا هم كالئيت هاجركم نايب حكي أب كل نجار باللي تأخذوكم إكسل كتجبرون كتعبيون دلنا تمنيت عزيو عبيو لذي نقول لكم كأحجسكم. Let me just say a few words in English for those who are Tigrinya challenged. It's with great pleasure to be with you all of you today here on the occasion of the 30th anniversary and recognition ceremony of the class of 2021. Today we are celebrating your milestone achievements in education. The beauty of education is that the more you learn into a higher level, the more you realize that there is more that you can learn to become a better person and thrive. A well-known American journalist once said, the whole purpose of education is to turn mirrors into windows. And for you, as graduates, you have now turned the mirrors into windows. What you will see through which will give you the opportunity to see the perspective of your goals through the values you believe in and work to achieve. As Eritreans, your history, culture, and values will be as important as the purpose of life that you seek to accomplish in the host country. Education in Eritrea is believed not only as a guide for life, but also a basic right to all as an opportunity that should equitably be distributed for all. You might have heard President Isaias once saying, educational goal for Eritrea is that the child in Iraq, a remote place in Eritrea, remote meaning from the capital, and a child in Asmara, in the capital city, should have an equal opportunity to learn. And this means also the poor and the rich have to have an equal opportunity of education in Eritrea. That's why in Eritrea, it's compulsory to learn up to 7th grade, and also education is free for all. Eritrea's national charter has clearly and unequivocally stated that there is nothing that can surpass the human role in making a better world, if education is the only primary guide of the person. There is a deep meaning to the recognition ceremonies that we hold in honor of our graduates, including this one for the class of 2021. For Eritrea to be reborn out of the ashes of colonialism and aggression, be independent and prevail. Your parents and grandparents, even people as young as your peers, have been paying unbearable heavy price for the country that we all belong to. That's why then the event that we are holding today must be a reminder for all of you of your inherited responsibilities to play your generational role in building a strong and prosperous nation against all the odds that our country may face. The famous leader of South Africa, Nelson Mandela, said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Your educational achievement will only be meaningful if each and every one of you contribute positively in changing yourselves, your families, your communities, and your country cumulatively contribute in creating a better world for generations to come. It is true that without the change happening in you, your families and communities, it will be impossible to impact Eritrea positively and contribute for the common good. In conclusion, I would like to reiterate, your educational accomplishment is not the end of your personal and professional development. In fact, it is the beginning of a new chapter in your life that we all expect you to excel and make a difference in your respective areas of expertise for your host country as well as your country of origin, Eritrea. Again, congratulations to you for the hard work and commendable educational achievement and success. I'd also like to congratulate your parents and all those who contribute toward this realization of this important milestone in your lives. I wish you all a successful and productive life, and good luck. Happy 30th Independence Anniversary. We are all together in this, resilient as ever. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Berhane. I'm very excited for our speakers today. Two of our speakers are from Eritrea, and they're in a completely different time zone, and they're taking part of their sleep time to speak with us and encourage us and celebrate with us. Our first speaker is Dr. Alia Ibrahim Maalim. She was born in Nakfa, Eritrea, and she grew up all over Eritrea and currently is a doctor in dentistry and practices in Eritrea. And I don't want to give too much about her because I feel like she knows, she has so much wisdom to give us and can tell us more about herself. So Dr. Alia.
Hi, Susie. Hi, everyone. First and foremost, I want to say Happy Independence Day to all of us. I just want to introduce you myself. I'm Dr. Alia Ibrahim Maalim, a dentist in Halibet National Referral Hospital. Originally, I'm from Nakfa. Nakfa in the northern Red Sea of Eritrea. As we all know, Nakfa is a mother of our armed struggle, and this town was completely destroyed during the struggle for independence. After independence, as schools were established in all parts of Eritrea, especially in remote areas, I start my primary school in Large Bondestan and continue in Nakfa Junior School and then Sabra Secondary School, all were in Nakfa town. After that, I went to Sawa to complete my 12th grade and participate in matriculation. As we all know, Sawa is a place where all the students from all parts of our country, Eritrea, come to complete their 12th grade and share everything, share their food, their beds, their classes, and even ideas and knowledges. I had a chance. Then I joined to Orota School of Medicine and Dental Medicine. I graduated in 2015 as a dentist, and now I'm serving my country because these are the people who are helping me to be educated and to be in this stage. And just I want to advise all Eritreans which are living outside Eritrea, especially in developed countries, they have a better chances to continue their higher educations, to join different universities, to do different research. And all these people, I think their education or their research or all this will be beneficial if they apply it in their community, in their people, in their society. Because as we all know, our fathers, mothers, our older brothers and sisters, they pay their lives for this country, for independence. And it's our national obligation to protect and to develop and reconstruct our country.
Thank you so much, Dr. Alia.
You're welcome, Susie.
And I just want everybody to kind of clap and say thank you to her. She, like I said, she's in Asmara right now, and she took the time to speak with us and encourage us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Susie. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. We also have another speaker from Eritrea. Her name is Milena Bereket. She was born and raised in the diaspora, but she calls herself a Belis turned Akat in reference to her moving permanently back to Eritrea more than 10 years ago. She has a BA and MA in international affairs with a focus on African political economy. She's an active member of NUIS, YPFDJ, ENHOC, and the Eritrean community at large during her time in the diaspora. And she returned home in December of 2014 to complete her MA thesis on Eritrea organic democracy. And I could go on and on her accomplishments, but I would rather have Milena speak about herself as well. So thank you to Milena if you want to join. Hi.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Susie. Thank you. Thank you for that warm introduction. Yeah, so 2004, December, actually. I wish I was young. 2014 would make me very young, but yeah, 2004. Anyway, first of all, congratulations. You guys, a huge achievement. You know, each milestone, no matter how small it is a huge achievement. And I want you to take this on and say, you know, we did this, no matter, even if it's like just a certificate, a degree, a master's, a PhD, it doesn't matter. It's an achievement, so take it on. Huge clap. And the fact that I'm clapping for Eritrea should give you a whole bunch of energy. Coming after Dr. Alia is an honor for me, because Dr. Alia is the epitome of Warsai, basically. She graduated here, she was born here, she's the product of this land, and I'm honored to speak after her. I guess, yes, I was born and raised in the diaspora, but eventually, after my master's, like Susie said, I decided to come home. And it has been a decision that no matter the challenges or no matter the, the ups and downs, it has been a decision that I'm very proud of. And there's nothing I regret about it. And I can only wish that one day, after achieving everything that you want to achieve out there, you will remember in the back of your head that Eritrea is yours. You can be in the States, you can be wherever you are in the world, but at the end of the day, Eritrea is your country. And that's my message. It's, you can grow anywhere you want in the world, but and this is something that I took on from my grandma. This is something that has lived with me my whole life. So I really do hope, like Dr. Alia said, you get to apply your knowledge, your wisdom in your communities. And my favorite quote that I want to leave you with, which I'll type in the chat box, is by one of my favorite authors, which is, each generation must, out of relative obscurity, discover its mission, fulfill it, or betray it. We had one generation, the Tagadantis, who gave us independence, gave us liberation, gave us this flag that's right behind us. Most of you have the flag. And then we have the Warsai generation that pretty much took on that freedom and reserved it. So they reserved the sovereignty. And then now it's your generation that will take off, will help Eritrea take off. So I really do hope that you fulfill this mission. And it's a beautiful mission. It's, in a way, it's basically a culmination of everything that Tagadanti, Yika'alo, and Warsai have done. Now it's up to you guys to run with it, and run with it for Eritrea, run with it for yourself and for your families. And yeah, I'm proud of you. And Just keep doing what you do and do it in the name of your families, yourselves, and your country, and this flag that all of you have in your background. So that's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Milena. Very appreciative of you speaking with us today. On the side, I've had several people want me to bring Alia, Dr. Alia back because they still want to know a little bit more. They kind of want to hear about your experience as becoming a doctor and you speaking on how even being from Nakfa, everything kind of was, completely destroyed. So kind of just a little, just a little bit of just like your experience. You went to Sawa, but just how your education was, what kind of experience you had, if you could just touch on that.
Okay, Savannah. As I have said, education is for all and free in Eritrea. So schools are established and there is no distinction. Everybody has a right to educate. So I had a chance and study in these schools. Of course, our society is so conservative, especially in girls, but this was okay because I was good in school at that time. I was prize winner, so that's why my family was encouraging me just to continue my education. And then I just learned, as I have said, my primary, junior, and secondary school was in Nakfa. After that, as all students in Eritrea do, I go for to complete my 12th grade in Sawa. And then after matriculation, because I had a good point, I have a chance to join Toronto School of Medicine in dental medicine. And you see, education in Eritrea is free and for all. If you just work hard, you can get. You can have whatever you want. That's all I can say.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
and
you,
we'll
Susan.
definitely try to bring you on another day. So the people who want to ask questions, they can ask you later on as well.
Okay, but just I want to say congratulations for the graduates and keep on just and be productive and be helpful for yourself, your parents, your family, your community, Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Dr. Alia. Our next speaker is a class of 2021 graduate. His name is Sengal Gideon Abai. He is a graduate of Virginia Tech University, and he graduated with a bachelor's in science in electrical engineering and engineer and power electronic systems. I personally know Sengal since he was a young boy, and I'm just so proud of him to be able to make it to this day. So please welcome Sengal.
How are you guys doing? Thank you, Susie, for the introduction. So congratulations to the class of 2021. I'm very excited to see what you all accomplish in the years to come. I'd like to also recognize friends and families of the graduates, because without you, our graduates would not have the support and encouragement to accomplish their goals. I like to read a quote from Mahatma Gandhi. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. As you close this chapter of your journey, I want you to remember that we are all connected by our Eritrean identity. We're the only ones that can build a better future for Eritreans of tomorrow. And if we're not willing to lose ourselves in our service to Eritrea, no one else will. So remember that you should always know where you come from, know where you are, and know where you're going. So best of luck and make us all proud.
Thank you so much, Sengal, and congratulations to you. Now we're going to begin the introduction of the graduates. So if we can start the slides, Noah. And we'll hold for applause till the end once everybody has been called. Our first graduate is Luna Abraham. She is a graduate of Sherwood High School, and she will be attending Seattle University for psychology. Our next graduate is Jonas Abraham. who's graduating from Arizona State University with his master's and will be receiving his master's in taxation. Our next graduate is Yosana Forki, who's graduating from high school and will be attending Ohio State University for biology on a pre-med track. Aman Andamichael, graduate of Princeton University with molecular biology and will be attending Rutgers University to pursue his medical degree. Eliod Araya from Gaithers High School and will be attending HCC. Deset Araya from Al-Houghton High School and will be attending Howard University for accounting. Selena Bayan, a graduate of University of Missouri, Columbia with biological sciences and will be attending dental school after. Robel Berhane will be graduating from University of New Mexico with a degree in communications and beginning a management trainee program at Enterprise. Jonas Berhane, a graduate from George Mason University in nursing and will study for his board exams to get licensed and work as a registered nurse. Ebenezer Bokru, he is a graduate of Holy Names High School. Samir Clay is a graduate of Kennesaw State and in nursing. Nao Daniel, a graduate of Lexington High School and will be attending UMass Boston for sociology with a concentration in sports business management. Liam Dawit, a graduate of University of California, Irvine with public health, will be pursuing a master's of public health. Yurga Alam Dyer, she will be a licensed practical nurse of Lebanon and she'll be pursuing a full-time career as a nurse. Niat Ephraim is a graduate of high school and will be attending University of Washington with a degree of applied mathematics and on a pre-med track. Abel Gabra Berhan and Kwaba Selassie will be going to get his bachelor's in computer science after he graduates this year from high school. Sawit Eskinder, she is a graduate of NDSU in music and will be teaching voice lessons at the NDSU Music Academy. Niat Fitaye, she is a graduate of University of North Carolina, Greensboro, and will be working as a middle market banking and specialized industries analyst for JP Morgan Chase. Mariam Fitaye is a graduate of East Meck High School, and she will be going to North Carolina A&T University for marketing. Matthias Fatui, he will be going to CU Boulder for business and will be completing their LEADS program. Sesson Gabrahiwet is graduating from Temple University in Public Health and will be completing her master's in Public Health at Temple University. Jerusalem Gabra-Christos, she is a graduate of Augsburg University for education and psychology. Heaven Gabra Mariam, a graduate of University of North Texas with a major in media arts, and she will be going wherever God takes her, as she says. Lulia Gabrahiwet, Gabrawaldi. She is a graduate of Northview High School and she will be attending Howard University for health science and sociology. Sengal Gideon Abai, he's a graduate of Virginia Tech University with a Bachelor's of Science in Electrical Engineering and Energy and Power Electronic Systems, and he will be completing an accelerated Master's of Science program in Electrical Engineering. Samson Gurmai is a graduate of University of Minnesota with the bachelor's in history, and he will begin work as a business development representative for Site Improve. Fiona Gurmai is a graduate of York University, finishing psychology, and she will continue to pursue her master's. Hiabu Gurmai. He will be a graduate of Austin High School and attending University of Texas at San Antonio for political science and accounting. Dawid Gurmai, he is a graduate of Long Beach High School, and he will be attending real estate school to get his license and study business. Samson Goitom is a high school graduate of El Segundo High School, and he will be attending Cal Poly University for architecture or software engineering, and hopefully pursue a professional soccer career. Lydia Goitom is a graduate of Central Dauphin East High School and will be entering Harrisburg Community College for nursing. Also, Lydia Goitom is a graduate of Harrisburg High School, and she will continue in the fall attending college. Segan Gubin is a graduate of high school, and she will continue her career in pursuing modeling in LA. Niat Lebsu Teklai Haptamariam is a graduate of Johns Hopkins University with a dual degree in Bachelor's of Science in Molecular and Cellular Biology and Bachelor of Arts in Psychological and Brain Sciences. She will be preparing for the MCAT and will be applying to medical school applications. Fortuna Haptetyan. She is a graduate of Buffalo State College in Health and Wellness, and she will continue with her Master's of Science degree. Lily Hagos. She will be a graduate of high school and be attending Capilano University to pursue nursing. Lulia Haile. She is a graduate of HACC in kinesiology, and she will be continuing one more year to transfer to Penn State and majoring in their kinesiology program. Musa Haile is a graduate of Purdue University and will be attending pharmacy school after graduation. Nayot Haile will be a graduate of high school attending the Ohio State University. Nebai Haile is a graduate of Marymount University with political science and international affairs. Marhawi Huwarshak is a graduate of African and African American Studies and will be continuing to complete a software engineering bootcamp after college. Hiabe Kabrab. She is a graduate of Ohio State University of Newark. Magda Kaleta. She is a graduate of California State University Channel Islands Health Science, and she will continue into a radiology program. Thomas Kaleta is a graduate of Menlo Atherton High School and will be continuing into college at Mission College, Santa Clara. Samrawit Havana Kaleta. She is a graduate of Tiffany Washington University with a bachelor's in science and nursing and will continue on to a nurse practitioner program. Philmon Caseta. He is a graduate of Harrisburg High School with the SciTech Campus High School diploma, and he will be attending college in the fall. Ikalo Kubrom. He's a graduate of Townsend University in IT and then will continue on into an IT career. Estefanos Kidane. He is a graduate of University of Maryland with a major in information science and will be entering an internship right after graduation. Una Mabrahtu. She is a graduate of a major in business administration, and she will continue after college as a financial analyst. Lamek Mokonnen. He's a graduate of Ohio State and will be attending for a degree in engineering. Fortuna Makonnen. She's a graduate of Cardinal Ritter High School and will be attending Ball State University on a pre-dental track. Alex Michael. He is a graduate of Wells Spring Preparatory High School and will be taking a gap year to go to Eritrea. Soliana Michael. She is a high school graduate of Prost High School and will be attending the University of Southern California for engineering. Adonai Muse. He's a graduate of high school and will be attending the St. Thomas University in business management. Cecina Nagasi. She will be attending the Western Washington University as a finance major. Delina Gabranagus Netzrab. She is a graduate of Alta Loma High School and will be attending Cal State University in San Bernardino for nursing. Nosir Nicholas will be attending a MG program in the fall. Sanit Okbe. She is a graduate of Oakville Senior High School and will be attending University of Missouri Columbia for health sciences. Esther Petros is a graduate of Clovis Community College in psychology and will be transferring over to the University of San Diego to complete her bachelor's in psychology. Sanit Samuel. She is a graduate of Grace Christian School and will continue on to the Virginia Commonwealth University. Yosef Saraka. He is a graduate from the Florida School in his MBA in MIS and Masters of Science in ITM, and he will continue on in a career in business. Maseret Takiasium is a graduate of Stevens University studying legal studies law and will continue on to law. Aaron Solomon is a graduate of the Ohio State University, majoring in mechanical engineering, and will be entering an engineering rotational program at the company Caterpillar. Deliana Tadesse. She is a graduate of high school and will be attending George Mason University to get her Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. Daniel Tukla is a graduate of Summit Sierra High School and he will be attending the University of Washington. Luciano K. Tekla. He is a graduate of Florida Atlantic University with the major of health science, and he will continue his commercial pilot license with the multi-engine rating and instrument rating. Sarah Tedla. She is a graduate of West Catholic Preparatory High School, and she will continue on to Temple University for biology. Mikal Teferi. She is a graduate of Windsor, Ontario as a full French graduate. Danny Takala. He is a graduate of high school and will be attending UC Santa Cruz for business. Shilan Takusta. She is a graduate of Northwestern University studying legal studies and will be attending law schools or applying for law schools this fall. Naum Takusta is a graduate of Niles North High School and will be attending Oakton Community College. Binyam Tesfagaber is a graduate of University of Washington and will continue to get his Master's of Science in Information Systems at the University of Washington. Winta Tesfaldet, a graduate of Texas Tech University, majoring in supply chain management, and will continue as a consulting analyst at Accenture. Beilu Tesfamayam is a high school graduate of Orlando High School in Orlando, Florida, and will continue on to college after. Masarat Akbi Tesfa Mariam is a graduate of Panare High School and will continue on to UC Irvine for a degree in computer science. Tesfalit is a graduate of University of Georgia and will continue to work in the fall. Robo Tesfa Mariam is a graduate of University of Georgia and he will continue with the degree in financial planning with business management. Abel Tesfandrias is a graduate of University of California Mechanical Engineering, and he will continue as an R&D engineer at Medtronic. Leah Tesfai is a graduate of Washington State University for Health Science. Helen Tesfai is a graduate of Susquehanna Township High School, and she will continue on to college this fall. Binyam Tawalda, he is a graduate of the University of South Dakota with a major in health sciences and minor in public health. He will be working as a pharmacy technician. Naomi Tawalda, she is a graduate of high school and will continue college in the fall. Adiam Tsagai, she is also a high school graduate and will continue into college in the fall. Melat Walden Tinsae is a graduate of Duke University and will continue with the major of computer science. Jonas Berhane Waldeyesus is a high school graduate of Referral High School and will continue on to San Diego City College. Semhar Yepadigo, she is a graduate of American University with a degree in public relations and law and society. Nahum Yepadigo, he is from Wayne Follett School in Portland, Maine, and will continue to Brown University as their class of 2025. Asane Yamane is a graduate of high school. Zabib Yamane is a graduate of University of Illinois College of Medicine and will continue into internal medicine residency. Badit Johannes will continue on to Grand Rapids Community College for Medicine. Tensaya Habene Johannes is a graduate of University of Washington Foster School of Business with Finance and Information Systems major. Simon Johannes, a Temple University graduate in Mechanical Engineering with a career in robotics. Heno Cianas, a graduate of Texas Tech University with a major in Supply Chain Management, working in logistics for a firm in day trading. Samrawit Johannes, a graduate of high school and will continue to Cosumnes River College in the fall. Delina Yosef, a graduate of Global Public Health Science and will be completing her Master's of Global Public Health of Science. Sunit Zacharias is a graduate of Sociology and Music with a minor in Nonprofit Management and Administration. Reem Melaka Zagai, she is a graduate of Carleton University with a BA in Public Affairs and Policy Management with a specialization in International Policy, and she will continue with her Master's in Science in International Social and Public Policy Development at the London School for Economics. Solomon Zere, he is a graduate of Mitchell Technical College with Wi-Fi broadband technology and computer science. He will be working as a network analyst for SDN. Congratulations to the class of 2021. We're so very proud of you. Hadu, you can go.
Okay. Marhaba everyone. First of all, I would like to congratulate all the graduates and the parents. And also, I want to thank the amazing role models that joined us today from Asmara, Dr. Alia, Ibrahim Maalim and Miss Milena Bereket. Also, Bitai Sangal by Asmara. I would like to thank you all and all the participants of this session. Also, the NICC YPF DJ who worked day and night to make this event. Thank you, everyone. Congratulations. As the speakers before me stated, we all have responsibility to our community and to Eritrea in general. So we'll see you in the next level of your career. And thank you.
Thank you, Haddu. And just a reminder, I will be sending out the certificates later this week. And please be sure to check our social media for upcoming Independence Day events happening this week. And we're so very proud of the class of 2021. And we hope to see you in the next future commencement ceremonies when some of you have said you're getting your master's or doing other programs. So we're just so excited to celebrate you all, and happy Independence Day, 30th Independence Day. Awat Nahafash.
Awat Nahafash.
وسمري ناي سلام أبنت سعري 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 حزب إريتريا أسمركم سعيرا سعري 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 أتا سعري 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 حزب إريتريا أسمركم سعيرا